You very pointedly said that Oliver wasn't a hero. But I read an interview by one of the producers who says that for the next season he has to be a hero. So can you talk about that?
Yeah, it's like a new character. I'm a big believer that male characters, especially on TV, shouldn't be wussified because you see that all the time, and so we're handling it very delicately. But the bottom line is that everything that happens with Oliver, not just in this season but going forward, is informed by Tommy's death and what Tommy thought about Oliver when he died. That fundamentally changes everything for him. So he still cares about Starling City, but if he's going to fix it, he has to do it for different reasons.
And how does Tommy's death impact all of the relationships in Oliver's life?
Substantially. It's a pivot point in his relationship with Laurel because of, he told her that they should be together, and then he told him to figure it out, and then it didn't work out well. So it affects fundamentally his relationship with Laurel. It affects Thea's relationship with Moira because it's the destruction would be easier to forgive if Tommy wasn't involved in it. It really, I would hope that it's the lasting imprint on the show. It's that important.
For just a season or
for all time that we do the show, however many seasons. Tommy is Oliver's best friend. He's a family friend. And his presence will always be felt.
what's going to happen with Malcolm now? That, he's dead.
Malcolm's dead too. Isn't he? I stabbed him with an arrow. It's tough to kill John Barrowman.
He is Jack Harkness.
He is Jack Harkness, and the rule of thumb being, and this is the it could be the Captain Jack corollary, but we'll call it the dead shot corollary. If you don't see the body.
Fair. So
yeah.
will that be a new villain?
Couple.
Anything you can
at the panel, we're going to reveal a couple of names at the panel. But we have people circling. We have Summer Glau circling. We have blank and blank. There's so much stuff happening in this season, and it's DC Entertainment is now our partner with a capital P and a bunch of exclamation points. So exploit is typically a negative word. We're going to exploit the DC universe this year, as we should.
So, would you say Tommy's death will be the cause of all of Oliver's motivations changing in terms of how his mission, I guess?
Yeah, it's laid out in our premiere, which I call episode 24 because it's the march towards 100, but in episode 24, it's pretty clearly laid out that if Oliver is going to put the hood on again, it's going to be because he wants to honor Tommy.
We'll be getting a new one.
Oliver's a lonely guy. No, there's always someone on the horizon. I hope that Janina comes back, who played Officer McKenna. When she comes back, she was fantastic. But yeah, they're always finding people for me.
How's his relationship with Diggle changing now that Tommy is no longer in the picture? Is he kind of his go-to male source for all of...
in the grand scheme of things, Diggle and Felicity are Oliver's best friends. We find Moira, his mom, in a very, very different place, but these are the people that he can talk to, and they go to great lengths and great distances to bring him back to Starling City in the premiere. Great distances. Long distances. Transcontinental distances.
Interesting.
Yeah.
he hasn't really opened up to too many people about his life on the island. We've seen it told through flashbacks, but are we going to see that come out?
Yeah, and I think, quite honestly, the island stuff that we shot for the premiere this year might be my favorite stuff in the entire series, because we take the 5-month gap there too. Firesmen are dead, and we find Oliver in a very different spot. He's smiling, and it's weird. And then the switch at the end of the episode really lays us into a lot of the bad stuff that happened to him. We think that because he shot a guy with an arrow, he's on his way. The breakdown is going to continue for season 2.
So when you say, you guys have already shot the first episode, right?
Yeah.
So when you say that was like the best part of the first episode that you shot so far?
Everything is the best part of the first episode.
What is
the first episode is
is that like the craziest stuff we're gonna see in the first episode?
No.
Or is it just like crazy?
When you first see Oliver, and I said this to Michael at TV Line, Oliver's head is literally in the trees when you first see him.
The trees and the island.
Yeah.